Okay, so now let's discuss Google Classroom. So Google Classroom is a free web service developed by Google. So it actually belongs to the Google Apps for education. So the purpose of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing files between teachers and students. So it is actually a simple alternative to a more complex learning management system like Moodle. So if you just want to create an online class that just simply share resources, lessons, assignment, and quizzes to your student, so you can actually use Google Classroom uh, instead of using the more complex Moodle or any other learning management system. So in order to access your Google Classroom, so all you need to do is you need to log into your Gmail account, just like what we did in our previous examples. So after you log into your Google account, all you need to do is to click this apps, Google Apps button, then go to the bottom of the menu, then you have the Google Classroom. So click the Google Classroom. Or you can also simply go to the URL uh, classroom.google.com, this one. So this is the another way to access Google Classroom. Okay. So once you are redirected to the Google Classroom dashboard, so this will be the look of your Google Classroom dashboard. So you can see the different courses you currently have. So actually, I have in my account, so I have five uh, courses or subject. So in order to create your own Google Classroom, so you need to click this plus button here in the upper right side, this one. Then since we are teachers, so you are teachers, so all you need to do is to click create class. Or if you are a student, you can also click join class. So it's create a class. Then you need to input or to type the name of the class, the section, the subject, and the room. Okay. So for example, my class is IT 222. Set A, for example, subject is networking one. So anyway, you can put any name. Then you can also put the room, or you can also leave it blank. So example, let's just leave it blank. Then click the create button. Then it will create the classroom or the class. So this is now the look of your Google Classroom. So we have the name of the subject, IT222 set A. Then if you notice, we have here the class code. So this is the code that you will give to your student in order for them to join this particular class. Okay. Then we have also Meet link, generate Google Meet link. So if you are familiar with Google Meet, so it is a video conferencing application similar to Zoom. So Google Meet is developed by Google. So if you have Google account, so you can automatically access Google Meet without using or installing application. So if you want if you want to communicate with your student via Google Meet, or you want to have a video conference with your students, so actually you can create uh, or you can generate a Google Meet link for you to use together with your student. Okay. So for example, I want this class to have a video conference with my students. So I will just click generate meet link. Then uh, click this one, generate meet link. Then so it will create the link. So all you need to do is copy the link and give this to your student. Okay. So since before uh, Google Classroom don't have this kind of feature, but I think now they just recently add it. So we will just take benefit of this feature. So we'll just use it and give just copy this one and give the link to your student. Okay, then save. So you have now your Google Classroom with Google Meet enabled. So if you want to have meetings with your student, just click the link and start the meeting. So then in the left side, you have the upcoming events. Then this one in the middle or the center is we have the stream. So this is the stream. So this is like the someone like uh, the wall or the timeline in Facebook. So this is equivalent to wall or timeline. So all of your activities in your classroom will be uh, shared or will be displayed in this window. Okay. So for example, I can post an announcement or greetings. Hello, class. How are you today? So post. So it will just create a new thread on which the student can also reply. Okay, so it is just like the timeline or the wall in Facebook. Okay, then in the upper side, so we have the three, we have different tabs. We have the stream, we have the classwork, we have people, and grades. So people, you can add actually the student here. So you just click this one, then you can type the email, then send them an invite, or just simply give the code to them for them to join. Okay, so again, there are two ways for you to add student to your class. So just invite them via email, or just simply give them the code. All you need to do is to log into Google Classroom, then type the code so that they can join the class. Okay, I normally use this one. I just give them the code, or this one. This is the code. Okay. So next is the classwork. So this is where we are going to create our uh, lessons, topics, materials, and so in classwork. So we have also Google Meet button. We have also calendar and Drive folder. So if you click the calendar, it will open the calendar, your own calendar actually. So in which all of your activities and lessons will also be displayed to your calendar. Okay. Then you have also the Google Drive. So all of your activities, materials that you upload to your classroom will also be uploaded to your Google Drive. So if you remember previously, we have discussed Google Drive also. So again, it is somewhat related to this topic also. So again, all of the lessons will also be saved to your own Google Drive. So no need to back up or just save the files. So it will just automatically be saved to your Google Drive. So let me close this one. Then, so to create a lesson or a topic, all you need to do is to click this create button. So click create. Then first, let's create topic. Then topic. So let's type the name, example, topic 1, introduction to networking. Then click add. So we have now the topic 1. So let's create another topic, topic 2, topic 2, physical layer. Click add. So we have now topic 2. Then let's click another. Oops. Topic 3, data link, layer add. So we have now three topics. So actually you can also rearrange this one. All you need to do is just click, hold, and drag to rearrange the topics. Okay. So we have now three topics. So when you go back to stream, uh, oops, no, it will not update the topics. So let's try to add uh, lessons. So for example, let's create uh, a material. So let's upload a material or PowerPoint slide. So all you need to do is to create, then click material. For example, uh, lesson one, intro to networking PPT slides. So you can also add description. So you can put description on, but it is optional. So you can either put or just leave it blank. So let's make it. Hello guys. Please download the PPT slide for lesson. So then you can add file. So click add. So you can choose, actually you have the options to add a file from your Google Drive or from link or from YouTube, because actually YouTube is also part of Google. So then you can also use file. So it's up to you what the resources you want to add. But in this example, let's just add a file. So file, then it will open another window. And again, it will also allows you to add file from your Google Drive or just upload file from your computer. So let's just add a file from our computer. Then select files from your device. Then let's just add a PowerPoint slide. Let's just add this picture. Then upload. So click upload. So let's wait for a minute. Then after uploading, so this is now the file that we upload. Then you can also, in the right sidebar, you can choose what topic you're going to put this material. So let's just put that into topic one, intro to networking. Okay, so again I will repeat. So this one, put that to topic one, then click post. Okay, so we have now our lesson. But what if you want to put that lesson or that PowerPoint slide to topic two? Just simply drag, okay, and drop. Okay, that's easy, how easy it is. So let's go back here. Then when you go back to stream, so all of your activities or all of your activities that you created will actually be put to your stream, to your timeline or wall, just like in Facebook. So it will make your student updated with the activities that you posted. Okay, so let's add another classwork. So this time create uh, another material. So this time add a video about networking. Okay, YouTube. Let's add a video about. Let's just search intro to networking video. This one. So let's copy the link. So for example, then just add, then YouTube, then URL, paste the URL, then add. So you have now the video. Then let's choose topic 2, for example. Then post. So you have now the video. Okay. Next is we're going to create an assignment. So for example, assignment. So let's create an assignment. So assignment uh, number 1. For example, write 300 word essay. Okay. Okay, just simple. Just so then you can put how many points do you want this assignment. Example, this is just 10 points, or you can do ungraded or not graded assignment. So let's just put 10 points. Then all student. So due date, for example, the due date. So you can also set the deadline of this assignment. So let's say deadline will be June 30. Okay, so to put due date, just click this one, then due date, this one, then you can also put time, for example, 11:59 p.m. So we have now, then we have, example, this is topic 3, belong to topic 3, then click assign. So you have now the assignment, okay? So that is how easy it is to create assignments. Next is how to create quiz. So to create a quiz, so again you need to click create. Then we have quiz assignment. Okay, this one. Then let's type the name quiz one. Then just blank. So uh, Google Classroom actually utilize Google Form in order to create quizzes. So Google Forms. So I think you are familiar with Google Form. I have already discussed that one in the previous video. So actually, Google Form allows us to create quizzes, not just surveys. So most of the people know that Google Form is used to create survey, but actually it can also be used to create quizzes. Okay. So in if you are using Google Classroom, so automatically when you create a quiz, you will be given a blank quiz Google Form because Google Classroom don't have actually a quiz utility or mechanism. So it will utilize the Google Form. So once you create a quiz, then you have now the Google Form. So for example, if you want to create a question or to edit a question, all you need to do is to click this blank form or this one, the blank quiz. Okay, so let's click this one. Then it will open the Google Form, which is blank quiz. Okay, let's just rename this one into uh, quiz 1. Okay, then let's add question. So for example, I have prepared sample question here. Just copy this one. Then FTP. These are the options. So it's almost the same with creating survey. So I will not be actually discussing it more in detail because I think I have already discussed that one in the previous video. So HTTP and TCP, for example. Then we have the correct answer is HTTP, for example. So in order to set this as correct answer, all you need to do is to click the answer key. So in the answer key, you have to put uh, you have to select the correct answer. So HTTP. Okay. Then this is 1 point. Okay. Then you can also put feedback. So example, the feedback for correct answer is example, bravo. Then incorrect answer is you put discussion. So your answer, sorry, wrong answer. Correct answer is. So you can also put discussion in the feedback for additional resources. Okay. So whenever the student inputted wrong answer, so you can put discussions or explanations why the answer is wrong and what is the correct answer. So it's up to you as teachers how to do it. So then save. Okay. Then done. So again, in order to put answer key or answers, all you need to do is to click answer key, then select or click the correct answer. Make sure that the check button is indicated here. So it means that this is the correct answer. Then done. Okay. So let's add another question, another multiple choice question. So this one, uh, logical address, physical address. So for example, then answer key is logical address. This is 1 point. So I will just no need to put feedback. Then done. Okay. So that is how to put quiz. So let's just close this one. So we have now, let's try if it's updated. Okay, yes, it's updated. So, okay, so next is we need to put how many points. So this is actually 2 points because we have two questions. Then due date, uh, deadline is June 29, time is 11:59 p.m. Then assign. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we have now the newly created quiz. If you notice, it does not belong to the sub to any topic because I forgot to click the topic. So all I need to do is just drag this one and put this into lesson one example. So now the quiz belongs to lesson one. Okay. So that is to then you can actually edit the quiz, for example, or any lessons. For example, you want to edit this one, just click this button here, then click edit. Okay. Then close if you don't want to save the changes. So the same with lessons. So if you want to change this lesson, you want to edit this lesson, just click this one, then edit, and then save the changes. So you can also delete. Just click this one, then delete. Okay. So that's how easy it is to add lessons, activities, assignments, and quizzes into our Google Classroom. Okay. Then we have grades. So we cannot import grades yet because we don't have students in our class. So next is the settings. Let me see. Okay. So these are the settings. You can actually change the class details. You can also reset or change the class code. Then stream, so students can put comments, post can post and comment. So it's enable it one. This one. Then by default the deleted items will be not shown, so just leave it here. Then if you want to disable Google Meet, so just disable this one. Then save. So what else? So I think that's all for Google Classroom. So if you notice that it is easy compared to Moodle or any other LMS. So again, in the stream, so you can see the different uh, activities that you created. So everything that you created in the classwork will be created in the stream. Okay, so let's try to add people. So in order to add, you can copy this link, give it to your student, or just send them an invite. So let's see. So for example, uh, invite. So that is how. Oops. Okay. So cannot invite student from this domain. Okay. I cannot invite students outside the at dnsc.edu.ph because what I am using is the Google's apps for education that belongs to the NSA to the NSC. So all students must have their own DNSC email. So at dnsc.edu.ph. Okay. So let's try this one. Okay. So I have now invited Rosebud to the class. So but if you are using Gmail, not the DNSC email, so actually you can invite students outside of the organization. So it's up to you to where do you want to create your Google Classroom. You can either create through your official DNC email, or you can actually create using your gmail.com accounts. Okay, so no need to confuse with that. Anyway, so if you decided to create using your DNC email, so just coordinate with us so that we can create official emails to your student. So you have the liberty or the option to choose whether to use your personal email, or you can also use your and this one the official DNC email. Okay. So what else? So I think that's all for the Google Classroom. So I hope that everything was clear and I have discussed the important details. So if you have questions, just send me a message and I will be happy to help you with regards to Google Classroom and other technologies that belongs to Google Apps for Education. So thank you and goodbye. So stay safe, everyone. God bless.